Once upon a time, in a distant era when the lifespan of humans stretched far beyond our comprehension, there existed a remarkable being known as Makhadeva. This enlightened soul came into the world as an infant, bearing the weight of immense wisdom and potential. As he grew, it became evident that his life would be extraordinary, for he lived as a child and later as a crown prince for an astonishing 84,000 years. During his reign as a young king, Makhadeva possessed an unwavering desire to maintain his youthfulness. One day, he summoned the royal barber, imparting a peculiar request. "Dear barber, I trust you implicitly. If you happen to spot even a single gray hair upon my head, I implore you to bring it to my attention immediately." The barber, a loyal servant, pledged to carry out this curious task with utmost diligence. And so, the centuries rolled by, adding up to another 4,000 years, until Makhadeva had reigned as a youthful king for the full extent of 84,000 years. Then, on a fateful day, while skillfully tending to the king's hair, the observant barber noticed a solitary strand of gray amidst the monarch's lustrous locks. With a mixture of awe and trepidation, he announced, "Oh, my lord, I have discovered a solitary gray hair upon your majestic head." In response, Makhadeva calmly commanded, "If what you say is true, pluck it from my scalp and place it in my open palm." The barber, wielding his golden tweezers with precision, carefully extracted the lone gray hair, gently depositing it into the king's expectant hand. At that moment, the realization dawned upon Makhadeva that he still had an additional 84,000 years to live, but as an aged and frail king. The sight of that solitary gray hair sparked within him an overwhelming fear of mortality. It consumed him like a blazing inferno, as if he were trapped within the constricting walls of an impending doom. Sweat cascaded down the king's back, and his entire being quivered with trepidation. In that moment of profound introspection, Makhadeva berated himself, realizing the immense opportunity he had squandered throughout his seemingly endless existence. He had failed to cultivate wisdom, to overcome his desires and envy, and to embrace a life devoid of hatred and ignorance. The flames of regret engulfed him, exacerbating his perspiration. It was in that crucible of fear and remorse that a decision crystallized within the king's resolute mind. "The time has come," he resolved firmly, "to relinquish the trappings of kingship, seek ordination as a monk, and dedicate myself to the pursuit of meditation." Fueled by this newfound conviction, Makhadeva determinedly bequeathed the income of an entire town to the devoted barber, ensuring his prosperity for years to come. The generous gift amounted to a staggering 100,000 per year. Subsequently, the king summoned his eldest son, confiding in him his revelation. "My son, the touch of old age has finally beset me. I have basked in the fleeting pleasures of wealth and power. As my life draws to a close, I yearn to be reborn in a heavenly realm, where the joys of the gods await me. Therefore, I shall renounce my regal status, adopting the humble life of a forest-dwelling monk. It is your duty now, my son, to shoulder the responsibility of governing this kingdom." News of Makhadeva's unexpected decision spread like wildfire, capturing the attention of the royal ministers and the entire court. Filled with concern, they hastened to the king's presence, eager to comprehend the sudden change of heart. Holding up the single gray hair as if it were a sacred relic, Makhadeva addressed his ministers and subjects. "My devoted companions, I have come to realize that this gray hair signifies the imminent conclusion of the 3 stages of life: youth, middle age, and old age. This seemingly insignificant strand of hair serves as a harbinger of death itself, perched upon my very head. Gray hairs, my friends, are akin to emissaries sent by the god of death. Hence, this very day marks the hour for my ordination." The revelation of the king's departure struck his subjects with a profound sense of loss, and tears flowed freely from their eyes. Makhadeva, having severed his ties to the royal life, retreated into the serene depths of the forest, where he embraced the austere existence of a monk. It was there, amidst the whispering leaves and tranquil solitude, that he delved into the sacred practice of meditation, pursuing what holy men deemed the four heavenly states of mind. First and foremost, he cultivated loving kindness, nurturing a profound affection for all beings. His heart radiated boundless compassion, empathizing with the suffering of others, and extending a helping hand to alleviate their pain. In tandem, he discovered the sublime joy of sharing in the happiness of those around him, rejoicing in their triumphs and reveling in their mirth. Yet, even in the face of adversity and tribulation, Makhadeva remained anchored in a state of unwavering equanimity. Serenely poised amidst life's storms, he embraced balance and tranquility as his companions, never allowing external circumstances to dictate his inner peace. For 84,000 years, the enlightened being ardently pursued these elevated states of mind, dedicating himself to their mastery with unwavering dedication. And when his earthly journey reached its zenith, the Bodhisattva, having achieved enlightenment, departed from this mortal realm. In a magnificent rebirth, he transcended to a heavenly abode, where he would revel in 1,000,000 years of blissful existence. The profound moral of this timeless tale reverberates through the ages. Even the most seemingly boundless lifespan is but a fleeting moment when wasted. It serves as a poignant reminder that each passing day is a precious opportunity to relinquish our attachments, to cultivate wisdom, and to embrace a life steeped in love, compassion, and equanimity. Let us heed the lesson of Makhadeva, for in doing so, we may discover the true essence of a life well lived. Thanks for watching my video. If you like this, then subscribe my channel for more story.